about 3 miles north of the Salmon River in Oregon. So out of Lincoln City, just go north toward Tillamook. After you cross the Salmon River, go up the hill. It's about 3 miles, but it's at the very top of the hill. And just to give you a feel, you can see top of the hill has this right lane end sign. Well, right across from there is this road closed area, and it's because there was a landslide. So I'm going to go ahead and take a journey over to Hart's Cove. It's technically closed from January 1st until July 15th, and right now is October. It's a really good time to hike this trail. It's quite a few miles, but I just wanted to give you a feel for it. You used to be able to drive up to the trailhead. You can't do that anymore, but it's a really terrific hike. I have another video that showed the forest trail loop. This is just going to go to Hart's Cove and back. So hey, thanks for watching. This should be a really good hike. This is an oyster mushroom that I found growing on a downed alder. This area is really easy to survive in. There's a lot of fruits, roots, berries, nuts, lots of edible mushrooms. This being an example. Oysters, I mean, they're not the most palatable, but they're edible, they're healthy. So there's a lot of medicinal as well as edible mushrooms in this area. Really a fun place to live and be. It's about an hour and a half's hike from the beginning of the road to the Hart's Cove trailhead. About 3/4 of a mile into the Hart's Trail, or Hart's Cove Trail. You can see the old growth timber. It's pretty spectacular. There's a stream down there getting ready to walk to and cross. This gives you a feel for what the trail looks like here. It's manageable and it's maintained. Somebody's coming in and cleaning up the logs, so it really is a beautiful location. The hollow of that tree you saw from the bridge. It's this gigantic tree that has this nice little spot in it that kids would love to play in. You can actually go through to the other side. Pretty cool. These are some of the trees along the Hart's Cove Trail. It's definitely as majestic as you can get. I mean, these are incredibly beautiful old growth timbers, untouched. The ocean's down there and you can hear the wails of sea lions. This is what the trail looks like. It's really beautiful. This is the peninsula at the end of the Hart's Cove Trail, just to give you a feel for what it looks like. Some really cool rock formations that look like they'd be a blast to kayak around over there. Obviously some rocks you could hop on down there. Doubt you'd get too far, the cliffs are all pretty steep. If you follow the paths, they're a little tricky. This one comes down and there's a sheer drop off. I mean, right past those bushes is a straight, 100-foot drop off. I mean, there's nothing there behind those bushes. So you have these two trees here holding up this whole cliff. Anyway, what I'm getting at is if you have kids running around, you might just think about where they want to go. Those two trees are right over there. They look like one just because of how I'm lined up, but that just shows you how unbelievably steep it is. So right there, right where those bushes ended, it is a sheer drop all the way down to the water. I don't think you can really gain an appreciation for how steep that is. That is 100% 90 degrees vertical. But there's the waterfall there in the corner. Give you a feel for that cliff, contrast it with that tree. I mean, it's just straight down, and it's got to be a good 100 feet. So, it's not a safe place necessarily, but definitely a cool spot. a sketchy way down to this point. It's a little steep after that, but gets you close enough to give you a better view of just how pretty everything is. Just thought I'd give you a recap on this trail. Just resting after going, getting back from down there. I was down probably 20 vertical feet from the water. I'm probably a good 150 feet up. So it's a beautiful view. It's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit now. Storm's brewing in. It's just a gorgeous location. I think you'd have a lot of fun. I think your kids would have fun, as long as you can keep them safe, keep them away from stuff. The edges, I mean. But it really doesn't get any better than this. It's just a lot of old growth beauty combined with the scenic majesty, really, of the Pacific. It's gorgeous. If you look up there, if you're not going through those brush there, you're in the wrong spot. The trail actually, it's really deceptive coming out of Hart's Cove. It actually leads you into this brush, and it just dead ends. So when you're coming up, just keep on coming up until you get to this brush, and then you'll know you're on the right path. What the trail should look like behind you. There's trails all over in the woods here. I imagine from animals, but I imagine people follow them and get lost all the time. And it's not a very well defined trail in places, so it's easy to get lost. So you can see the trail here. Just make sure that when you come away from the Hart's Cove Peninsula, you come through this, like, I don't know, it's 8-foot tall brush. If you don't do that, it's an established trail through it. It's the only place like that out here. I think a lot of people could easily get lost. Anyway, good luck.